So far we've lost one rig completely, twisted and broke a rear drive shaft and a motor mount. I lost an alternator. Roger has bent 2 tie rods. My winch is broken. So yeah, having a pretty good time. This one did. I don't think that noise was good. We are not going anywhere. Rubicon. Do the Rubicon, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Chasing 518. This time, doing the Rubicon. First time in my life. 42 years old, I finally get to see the Rubicon. Made it. First time in my life. Rubicon Trail. Can take the F-250 crew cab on the Rubicon. All right, so I just met Alan a couple minutes ago and we both get to pop our Rubicon cherries together. So he's a desert guy and I am too, so we're gonna see how this goes. It's gonna be fun. We think everybody's here. It's about noon. Manny's having trouble with his 205 leaking some gear oil. Can you pour? Do you want to pump?
I'm gonna have to probably pump it. I'm just gonna go motor oil. What do you think?
I've got 80/90 if you want it.
You mind?
Dude, I hope we all help each other this whole trip.
Okay, well I just feel bad if someone else has to fill their shit up with fucking motor oil.
I think we just use what we need as we need it.
Let me pop that off. It's like a bearing retainer and it just kind of pops out. They did it the other day. I thought it was my
Yeah, I remember you posted the other day you thought it was the reduction box, right? This might be our first trail plug already. Probably only gone a couple hundred yards. See a line of Jeeps as far as I can see. We are still in line at Gatekeeper. Friday, July 19th is a very busy day on the Rubicon. Kind of making mental notes for how I want to do this next time. I think it's a bit late in the day to get started on the trail. Let's see what these guys are up to up here. I never saw a Gatekeeper before, obviously, if this is my first time here, but people say ever since the Forest Service blew it up, it's a lot easier. I can see how there's some dugout stuff though. Some rocks get pretty undercut. Definitely some spots to hang a diff on. Cause trouble, so. How far have we gone?
400 yards, 300 yards.
Throw a rock and...
Yeah, you could literally, you can see where we started.
It's all right. Gatekeeper's slow going right now.
Yes, it is. A lot of undercut stuff on that.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm gonna breeze through it, that's for sure. But it's just like the 405 freeway or something.
Yeah. Backed up, bumper to bumper.
All you SoCal guys brought the traffic with you.
It happens. I knew it would. We came prepared for that.
So is that just a stock Super Duty?
The stock Super Duty goes on the bottom like that, so
Low
it's super low.
And it's probably paper thin, yeah?
No, those are actually pretty thick.
It's probably a little over 3/16.
Wow.
They're pretty thick. They're pretty heavy.
Good line, Megan? Bring up that bed.
Making it look easy.
I want to jinx it.
Run your rear
Back
tail.
up. Back up, turn fast. Go slow. Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going?
Yeah.
You got to get him on this.
I want you to put your front tire on this guy.
This Bronco's badass. Alright, let's go get Roger.
Got your next off for the big one.
Looks like we're coming out of the gatekeeper area onto probably the big granite bowl that I hear is very beautiful and picturesque.
Turn driver. Driver. This guy's making it look easy. You gaining part of the group?
This is awesome! Having fun yet? Just cleared gatekeeper. We're up on, I guess what they call the slabs. Obviously it turns to granite. Go down there, go up over there somewhere. Fingers crossed, make it to Buck before dark.
First casualty.
What's going on here, Roger?
Well, I guess I need to relocate this.
Well, I would actually say first casualty was that.
Okay, well, now we're getting technical.
First planned stop, beer tree.
I mean, it's really just an excuse to let
the faster guys go faster.
or the slower guys
Or
go
the
ahead
slower
start.
guys, yeah.
Rubicon strikes. The white OJ Bronco up there, I guess he just broke a motor mount and maybe a U-joint. I noticed, not because of the way the truck was running, but because my fridge shut off. It said low voltage, and then I looked at the dash and saw that the dash voltmeter was a little low. So checking the batteries while the engine's at high idle, I'm only getting like 12.8 volts. Oddly enough, I brought a spare alternator, so good on my part, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna swap it out. Hopefully that's it. All right, let's get to work. Okay, I got the old alternator off, which, I mean, as I think about it, you know, I've had this truck 12 years and I've never never changed an alternator even when I changed the engine. So hopefully that's it. So far I'm glad I brought the spare alternator. I grabbed it at the last minute before I hit the road. All right, let's get it put on. Let's see if it charges. Pray that we don't need another alternator because I just used my spare. That's crazy. I literally grabbed an alternator at the last minute. It's charging now. It's still showing like 13.5 at the alternator and 13.2 at the batteries. Kind of would have expected more like 14-ish, but hey, I'll take that over the 12.8 I had a minute ago. I'm gonna leave the fridge on economy mode in case it's putting a hurt on the alternator. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go catch up to the group up there, up the hill. So let's hope that's it for a little while. Kind of a creepy start. I don't know if you can see it, but that right there, that flat line on the horizon is the dam. So in 3 hours, we've gone not even out of sight of the dam. The OJ Bronco with the TTB front, he broke his rear drive shaft really bad. Twisted the splines, blew up the double cardan. Sounds like he's got a broken motor mount and stuff too. 76 Ford Crew is gonna run lead. Bronco's gonna follow. I'm gonna go behind. So we're gonna turn around and see if we can get them back. They trailered it here. So if we can get them to the dam, they're in good shape.
Oh, I don't want no video of this, but it was the Rubicon and it won.
Unfortunately, Alan broke a rear drive shaft and his motor mount. Sousa's gonna tow him out. I'm gonna follow that way in case there's more trouble or whatever. It'll give me a little bit of confidence in my alternator, and then hopefully Sousa and I can turn around and get back to Buck Island tonight. I don't even know what time it is. I should probably look, but I mean, the sun seems pretty late in the day. We are back on the granite slabs after towing the Bronco out. What I didn't get on video because I'm by myself is I couldn't see the line, dropped, landed on front diff on gatekeeper, pulled winch line snapped, winch quit working. Can't believe the Harbor Freight winch let me down. Had to get out the high lift, jack the truck up from the wheel, stack rocks, get going, get turned around. Anyway, Sousa and I are climbing out of the slabs, and I think we're doing okay. I'm gonna put my seatbelt on for this part. We caught up to the Loose and Lost boys. Nick from Alloy Armor hooked me up with a can. This is the new Alloy Armor paint that's, I think, gonna surpass Steel It in quality and pricing. It's so hot.
It is so hot.
How's the AC in this thing?
It's it works, but not the greatest.
Yeah.
Had to like paint the roof white, try to get
Yeah. Yeah. If I could just make it look that easy. Whalebones owes me a fucking taillight and a door and...
Quite surprised to see it. I was like, that's him. Yeah. I love this thing.
It's all good. It's like I tell my daughter, dents are earned. All right, Nick, give me the elevator pitch for this stuff.
Fully weldable stainless steel paint. It's also highly corrosive resistant, and you can weld right through it. It's shiny, it's silver. It's the best turd polish for your shit box. That's why I brought you some.
Solid. Available in what colors?
We got it in silver, we got it in black, we got a wicked weldable primer, and we're working on a clear, we're working on other colors, but you know, it's still pretty new, so we're still getting everything in the pipeline, get it scaled up a little bit to get out to all you guys. Check it out, alloyarmorpaint.com or Alloy Armor on Instagram.
We are clear of whale bones. I was able to one-shot it, so that's cool. Souza went back to help one of the Bad Lines Good Times guys with some rod ends they need or something like that. But his truck's pretty killer, so he'll probably catch up to us in no time. Definitely gonna have a few more trail scars after this. Dents tell stories. It's the sun setting behind us. We got a lot of ground to cover to get to Buck tonight. The front end of this truck is making all kinds of noises I don't ever necessarily remember hearing. Probably one of the hardest parts about rock crawling like this is you gotta see the terrain out in front of you and process it. Kind of commit it to memory. That way you can, you know, when you're just up in this nose up in the sky, kind of remember if you had already decided to go left or right. It's pretty wild to think that, you know, this is my tow rig. This is what I tow the race car with. I don't think that noise was good. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera off for a little bit. I think we're at Soup Bowl. Pretty much guarantee we are. There's a crowd here. So it's 7 o'clock. So we left the spillway, let's just say noon. So 7 hours to get to Soup Bowl. I don't know what that is in miles, trail miles, but pretty gnarly. Granted, have turned around twice to go back and help people either get off trail or recover, but anyway. All right, so Soup Bowl is kind of a party obstacle. In the interest of time and daylight, we're gonna go around Soup Bowl. I wasn't even gonna try it anyway, because I don't have a slider. I don't have any sliders to pivot off of. How you doing?
A lot of work, being good girl.
I think if I'd have known, I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, it's all right. You gotta learn something.
It's all right. This guy's got a killer camp spot, so he's right at Soup Bowl. You can probably just post up all weekend and watch people give it a shot, see what it takes to get around this. Hey everybody, what's up?
Hey, you might have to bump it over that rock. Oh, that's good. Almost.
About that.
Huh?
gonna slip in.
I think so. Yeah, go straight up.
Right there.
Kevin, go straight up with the bump. Not too long.
Not like that spot. Finally.
Try it.
You just gotta stick close to this lip because you're trying to find that straight face before you're gonna go to the
Now we're taking the junior line. Is that good?
Oh man, that was great.
Okay,
I have
thanks.
to cut some of the
No, it's all good.
fluff out, but
It's to be way harder.
I don't know, it looks pretty hard already.
I was gonna say it doesn't look that easy.
Looks hard enough that I bitched
So,
out.
A long time ago,
I bitched out.
there was like some boulders on the side here, and a bunch of Jeep guys pulled them in.
Worried about me and my sandals. Yeah, your feet look blacker than mine. That's funny.
We having a contest?
Yeah,
Rock stuck in his
you got
heel.
Jesus feet.
That's nature's sunscreen right there. Tyler, where are we? Little Sluice Camp or what?
yeah, we are kind of at the split between Little Sluice and the bypass.
Okay.
I was hoping that you take Little Sluice, but you took the, I guess we're calling it the Toyota bypass
Okay.
up the slabs, which is still not easy.
We'll just call it the bitch line. That's okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, I didn't take either of those. I went around.
You went the full Jeep bypass.
Exactly. Yeah. I went the Starbucks route.
What do? You go up the slab or where?
Yeah, you go all the way around.
Okay. Although we are about to lose daylight. I'm shot. I'm tired. All right. Situation report.
It was a very long day. We went back and forth several times, but it's been good. A lot of people are impressed with the big trucks on the trail, right?
Yep.
I don't know, just tired and want to get to camp. I didn't think it would take us this long, but yeah, we helped a lot of people, and that's what we're supposed to do while we're out here.
Yeah, we've been hopefully paying it forward.
Well, we paid it forward. Right?
Yeah. So in case we need it, hopefully we got it. Temperature's finally getting good. Now the sun's gonna set. I don't know how cold it's gonna be at night, but
It was pretty hot today.
it's pretty hot today. I like the heat, and it was pretty hot today. So we're waiting for Roger and Brian at the, I assume that's the kind of bypass. We call that the Jeep line, right?
That's the Jeep line.
Yeah, the Jeep line. We're waiting for them to come down the Jeep line. We really got bonus miles in.
We did.
We got to turn around and do several things twice. So
But I did want to try to do the Rubicon Trail Foundation Trail.
which is tomorrow's plan?
If we feel like it, I think
Okay.
we wheeled a lot today. I think we made this 4-mile trip 8 already.
Yeah. That's what they call the RTF loop.
Yeah,
Tomorrow?
I think so. I'd like to check that out.
And some people have said it's pretty legit, right?
Some people do.
Those are tomorrow's problems.
Yes.
Buggy, and of course it's not hard.
No.
You bring a crew cab F250, it's hard. Okay, we are not going anywhere. Front passenger inner shaft broken. You think we're what, a mile from Buck?
Mile from Buck.
I think I'm gonna
Maybe less. I don't know.
I'm gonna camp right here tonight. Set up Starlink and see if we can find a Dana 60 passenger shaft. Did you get a skeeter? Yeah.
Skeeter.
Skeeter.
Well, yeah, I get that.
Well, I have no idea if you can see me, but you can probably hear me. Broke the passenger side front axle shaft, the long shaft on a Ford. But I'm not blocking the trail, and it sounds like a tomorrow problem, so I decided to do the right thing and just cook my dinner. Making some carne asada tacos, and I'm probably gonna go to bed. I got Starlink up, which is pretty rad that you can even do that. So I feel like... What?
You broke a CB axle.
Cool.
And DB'd it.
Yeah, we're falling apart out here. I'm gonna look for an axle shaft tomorrow, a way to get it up here. And I realized I don't have the hub socket to take my hub apart, so that might be a problem too. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. For now, tacos. Good morning from Arnold's Rock. I think this is Arnold's Rock right here. This is where we broke last night, where I broke, and Brian and his 4Runner broke a CV axle and pulled a tire off a bead. Went ahead and just, the truck was level, went to bed, said that's tomorrow's problem. So tomorrow is today, so here we go. Fired up the Starlink last night. Brian's got it, or Roger's got it on his truck right now. Just because I'm using the outlet for my fridge. Saved our butt, threw it out to social media. Gavin Johnson down in Livermore had the axle shaft, so we actually pulled both of them, driver and passenger, and they're on their way up here today with somebody else. So super rad technology for the win. So we're gonna try and get it apart. I don't have the hub socket, but I'm trying to get the axle pulled apart and be ready for the parts when they get here. Saw some other stuff that we need to fix up, tidy up. One of my axle welds is broken, so we'll see if we can patch that up. But beautiful day to be broken down on Rubicon. It's gonna be hot today. It was really hot yesterday. Back at it. Got some more carnage that you could see in the daylight here. Give you a peek. So I welded these axle tubes to the housing when I built it like 5 or 6 years ago, and because this thing's a radius arm truck, that thing over there, and then that one, it's tries as it articulates to actually twist the axle housing. The axle housing kind of acts like a giant anti-sway bar, but the negative is it puts that kind of stress on it. So I just pulled that upper link out on that side, which basically turns this thing into a 3-link now. So it should be much more flexible, but I think we'll end up, I mean, it's pulled out a touch. I don't know that we'll be able to like hammer that back in or anything, but we'll at least wire wheel that and see what we can do to preheat it and weld it. Yeah. One other gun, that one won't be it. I always hate welding iron or steel to iron. I mean, clearly it broke because the weld didn't adhere well. But I mean, whatever. It lasted 6 years. So this weld's broken all the way around. And then this angled bracket back here, it was welded in 3 spots. Those are broke off. So really just this bridge, this bump stop pad is kind of the only thing holding it. And then this half circle is actually half of the original plug weld. So I actually cut this much housing off this side to make room for the link mount and make sure that I could weld it to the steel tube. So I have that much less even insertion. So this is pretty risky. So I think what we'll do is take advantage of this little opening, use that as like a fillet. So I'm going to try and grind that out as much as I can, and then we'll weld this everywhere we can. And then Roger had a good idea that because the diff cover's steel and the tube's steel, we might lay some scrap across here and weld these together. I kind of prefer to just drink it at temp.
I think it does.
Man, it tastes better for me.
Right. That's why I threw up last night.
Damn.
Right, just spit it right off. Okay, good.
Spine's twisted.
Toyota sized?
Yeah.
Broken.
I could go hotter.
Dude, it sounds like it's burning really good.
It has no problem melting metal. Got the short side tube welded up. We got a plan for using some angle iron to make kind of a brace, tie it into the diff cover. I'm letting the Carnage charge back up in my truck. And the cool thing about braking on a busy trail is you got entertainment. So we got a non-stop train of rigs coming through. Eat some food, drink a couple beers, and the day goes on. Current situation, little high mountain thunder rainstorm. Good news is we were hot. We were already done with our work until the parts get here anyway. So hunkering under the easy up. Okay, good news and bad news. Casey showed up with the axle shaft and it looks awesome and it's perfect. And he was also kind enough to stop and pick up a hub nut socket. But it's the wrong one. I think it's like a Dana 44 or something. So Roger's got the good idea that we're gonna slot this thing. See if we can spread her out a little bit. The old spreader 5000. Make that work. So while Roger works on that, I'm gonna see if I can get the axle shaft in. How's the V-notch?
That was sketchy.
That was awesome. We are moving. Rigs back together, making progress. Nobody got a video, but V-notch, this thing is pretty sweet. I can't believe that, I don't know. I guess it's just kind of menacing looking, but it's tight. Gotta watch body sides on these guys. But I mean, you're in a canyon, kind of like as tall as I am. Smacked my rocker on that one going towards Buck, but yeah, we're making some progress. I don't know what the access to Spider Lake is, but I think one of these guys does. Got a little bit of sunlight left. See if we can go jump in the water, camp, and then drive out on Sunday and theoretically drive home. Sunday's gonna be a long day for me. Okay, celebration beer. Roger and I are at somewhere in Little Sluice area. We're gonna hike up to Spider Lake and jump in the water because I'm dirty.
There you go. Yeah, now go driver. Hard driver. Or don't. There you go. Just keep it driver.
It just feels bad.
Yeah. I mean, it looks bad. Just keep straight. Keep coming. Okay, now turn this way so you drag down the rock. There you go, just go slow. And then you're gonna slide in a couple seconds. Coming down. Keep coming, very slow. No, you're almost to the floor. You're like that far off the ground and your bedside's double that. So just go slow and don't rock. Might drag a tiny bit of corner of the bumper. There you go. Keep holding it right. Perfect. Didn't even touch the bumper. Just keep that left tire on here. There you go. Perfect. Just go slow. Just like that. There you go. Now driver. Perfect. Awesome. Just trailer hitch.
Now it's my turn to try that sketchy shit. I'm not looking forward to it.
All right, Roger.
I don't like it. Handled it.
That was
Terrifying?
way easy. Yes, that was way easier to climb than So we just did that drop to avoid going through this bigger section, a little sluice. Just clearanced your bed a little. Oh no! Now start going hard driver. Hard driver. Hard driver. Yeah. Shots underneath the seatbelt.
Oh, okay. It just looks like it did yesterday. I pulled it out a little bit, but
We just cleared Little Sluice past winter camp, and now we're on some just kind of cobblestoney stuff. Kind of feel like this is probably erosion fill that the clubs have done over the years. We were talking about at camp last night with Casey that, you know, one of the cool parts about the Rubicon that you don't know when you watch people's videos is it's really consistent. Like, there's no long dirt sections or anything. You're pretty much, I feel like you're rock crawling all day. So that's pretty cool that you come out here and you get all this bang for your buck. It's not just, you know, one little rock obstacle, a bunch of easy miles, and then another one. It's like you're pretty much focused and driving all day. Unless you bring something really capable, then you're probably just bored. Nice.
There you go. Yeah.
Nice work, Ron. He runs it a bit.
You're coming up perfect. Can you get by me? Okay.
Every time I think I'm working hard in my truck, I realize Roger's doing it with a clutch. So, animal. He's got this cool technique though, where he's got a high idle setting on his diesel tune. So he can set the idle at like 1,000 RPM and then just run the clutch. So he's been doing that and some of the technical stuff. Pretty good idea. Sousa caught back up with us. We came upon a broken Wrangler of some variety, lost rear drive and his front diff's open. So Jerry offered to pull him out since he's probably got has the most capable truck. I'll probably hang back for a little bit until Jerry catches up. Working good? It's going all right? I'll check in. How you holding up? Yeah, you don't need much gas. He's not working very hard.
He's got the 16 gears.
Yeah, all the horsepower. You holding up? You need anything?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Hug this rock. Big drop. How's your truck holding up, Roger?
fucking amazing.
Armor's doing good?
Armor's doing great. Shout out to Rough Stuff.
We named this guy Rubicon Jesus. One in the red Jeep.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Jones, can I have an autograph?
Oh,
Give me an autograph, Mr. Jones.
best I can do is a sticker, sorry.
I got one. I already got one. You know you got to break and collect it.
You got the 2 rocks coming, so you probably have to, yeah, do one of those. Nice. There you go. You're gonna climb it if you can keep going forward. The open diff. You mind coming back to help me when you're done? Yep. Nice. Didn't get any footage of myself going down whalebones. It was kind of a mess. Roger got stuck below it. I was able to get through it okay. But anyway, we're coming down the bowl right now and head up, and then we'll get out Gatekeeper. Going good. We're back. Rubicon Trail in the books. Not the smoothest, but hey, I'm driving the truck out and I'll find out shortly if it's roadworthy. So I lost an alternator, broken axle shaft. That might be it. I don't know. And then a lot of various body damage and stuff, broken taillight. So full size on Rubicon Trail. Thanks for watching.